Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Aurea and this is DIY with Aurea. For the first project, I'm going to be melting this candle with water. Once it's done, then I'm going to be pouring it in this little jar that I purchased at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to be using the same wick. And I'll let that sit for a couple of hours. In the meantime, I have the second one and I'm going to be using these wood matches for this second little jar. And I'll be placing these wood matches inside the little jar. This DIY is nice and simple, and I must say that this is not my original idea. I have seen other crafters create something similar, and because I love the way it turned out, I thought I would give it a try just to give it a addition to all my other collections of candles that I have around the house. And I'm just going to make sure that my top is going to be fitting nice and tight, just like this. And now that I know that it fits, then I'm going to go ahead and cut this little strip right here. And with some hot glue, I'm going to glue it inside the top or the lid with some hot glue. And then that will help us light up the matches. If you are planning on creating something like this, let me know how it turned out. You could tag me in my Instagram at DIY with Aurea. And here it is. Look at how nice and simple. I hope you have enjoyed this simple DIY. And if you did, don't forget that big thumbs up. It will help my channel. And here is the final review. I hope you enjoy it. Today's another open invite collaboration, Wood Round or Wreath Wednesday, WWW. This takes place every fourth Wednesday of each month at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is being hosted by myself, DIY with Aurea, along with Loli D's Creations. I'll be leaving her link down below along with the playlist. Please make sure to go ahead and visit these creators for more inspiration. And now let's go ahead and continue with our second project. For the second project, I have this wood round and it is the Tree of Life, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and start drilling holes around the plaque because I am going to be creating a wall picture and it's going to have some lights, and that's why I am going to be drilling plenty of holes around this wood round. And now let's go ahead and paint it with this chestnut acrylic paint. So I'm going to go ahead and water it down. I want to make sure to get every single little corner of this wood round. So I'm watering it down so it could be nice and easier for me to go ahead and paint it. Started using this thin brush, but then later on I got smart and I'm like, I'm gonna be using a thicker brush so I could finish faster. And I decided to use this thicker brush, and that made things go nice and quick. So now that I have everything already painted in the inside and all these little grooves, I came in with this khaki color and I am going to be painting the border. And I'm just going to give it one coat. Once that is done, what I did is I came back and I retouched the tree with a little darker color just to make sure that the tree kind of like stands out. For this wood round, I am going to be adding to the same paint, the water down. I'm going to add chestnut and some of this khaki color. I'm going to be giving it one entire coat to this wood round. So once this is all completely done, I am going to go ahead and use my heat tool because I got impatient and I just did not want to wait. So once this is completely dry, I'm going to go ahead and take that little plank, that little wood round rather, that I did all the holes, and I'm going to take these 4 jingle blocks and I'm going to put in the corners. And also I have some fairy lights that I am going to be putting around these jingle blocks. And this is going to be, oh my god, this is simple, yet it turned out so beautiful. I have it in my hallway and it looks absolutely beautiful. I got up the other day in the middle of the night and I forgot to turn off these fairy lights, and my wall with this picture look so absolutely beautiful. In the meantime, I am going to continue to place these fairy lights around the jingle block, and then of course I'm going to come in with more hot glue and I'm going to be gluing it to the plank, and then this will be it. This is going to be nice and simple. All I did was added a little bit of piece of jute cord, and that's how I hanged it on the wall. But before I add the jute cord, I'm gonna go ahead and use a lot of hot glue and then put these 2 planks together just as is. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the lights to see how it turns out. Also, before I add the jute cord, I almost forgot that I have a wood wreath, and I am going to be gluing it right here with some hot glue. And finally, now let's add the jute cord. I am so in love with this project. I am keeping it for myself. I think this is nice and simple and yet so beautiful. I hope you enjoy it. And just make sure to comment in the comment section. And if you liked it, don't forget that big thumbs up. Here's the final review. Recycling this wood round. I am going to continue to use the same chestnut color. I'm going to give it 1 entire coat. I also want to remind you that this is part of an open invite collaboration. The playlist will be down in my description box for your convenience, so like that you can go ahead and get more inspiration once you are done with this video. Make sure to let them know that I sent you. And if you are here from one of the other platforms, I am so thrilled to have you here. I hope you consider subscribing, sharing, and liking to this channel. I would love to have you as part of my family. And then once this is completely done, I'm gonna go ahead and come in with a couple of wipies, and I'm just gonna start wiping this paint off, and I'm gonna try to take as much as possible. And of course, I'm always impatient, so I went on with my heat tool and I am drying it up. And I have this beautiful stencil. I purchased this at Temu. This is so pretty. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using a makeup brush for this. I learned this from one of our talented creators. Thank you, Kendra from Late Night Creations. I'm going to be taping this down, and then with white chalk paint, I am going to start filling in this farmhouse stencil. This is going to look so beautiful. I am so excited about this one as well. This turned out absolutely gorgeous. So now with the makeup brush, I'm just going to go ahead and start as you see, I'm just hitting it, tapping it, because I don't want this stencil to bleed. So I want to make sure that I don't have like a lot of chalk paint. And this, oh my god, this is better than using any other brush. I've used all kinds of brushes to do the stencils, and they don't come out so clean as with this makeup brush. I'm very impressed. For this one, I also have this second wreath, and I am going to also be giving it light coat with this white chalk paint, and then with some hot glue, I'm just going to go ahead and adhere both pieces together. I went a little overboard with the white chalk paint, so I'm gonna come back with the khaki color and I'm gonna go ahead and start distressing it. And of course, so this project could be done quicker, I'm using my hot tool just to make sure that this is nice and dry. Now let's go ahead and adhere both of these pieces together. And of course, like I said before, I'm going to use some hot glue, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing almost as the second project. I'm just going to glue it to this wood round. And we all know that this is wood round or wreath Wednesday, so on this project I'm using both of them, the round and the wreath. And look at how beautiful this is coming out together. I have this bow. I'm going to be creating a messy bow. I'm going to go ahead and tie it with this jute twine or string or cord, however you want to call it, and then I am just going to go ahead and place it right above the wood round, along with plenty of greenery and yellow flowers. And of course, once I add all the greenery on top of the bowl, then I'm coming back with some white chalk paint and I'm going to distress the entire piece. And this will be it. I want to thank you for stopping by, clicking into my channel, and staying all the way until the end of the video. Your contribution by subscribing, sharing, liking, and commenting to my video is highly appreciated. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget to also visit the playlist down below. And I also want to thank Loli from Loli D's Creations for hosting this playlist with me. Thank you so much, Loli, and also make sure to visit her channel. She is such a great creator. I am so inspired by her creations. She's unbelievable. Make sure to go ahead and visit her, and when you visit her, tell her that you are coming from my channel and that I am saying hi. And as you can see, I added that paper bag in the back to make sure that this looks nice and clean. And this will be it for this project. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell button, like that every time I upload a video you will be notified. And here is the final review, my dear friends. But before then, I'm sorry, here is a little hook that I put in the back so we can have something to hang it up. So once I'm done with this is looking nice and clean, and then this will be it. Thank you, my dear friends, for stopping by once again. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so, and then I will see you in my next video. Adios.